How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, please do me the biggest favor of all. Hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. Also, make sure to please head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. I stream Call of Duty, Battlefield, Star Wars games, Destiny 2, Halo, a bunch of other awesome projects. I've got a game that I'm going to be getting called Ghost Runner uh, in a few days, and I'm going to be streaming that a lot over on my Twitch channel. So if you guys would head over there, follow me at Douglas447 so you guys don't miss out on streams there. I stream at least once, sometimes twice a week, and I've been having a blast streaming for you guys. And I do stream here from time to time and do gift card code giveaway streams, but I primarily focus on streaming over on Twitch. My YouTube channel is for me to talk about movies, music, video games, TV shows, and airsoft guns. And guys, at the time of recording this video, we are at 130 subscribers. Thank you guys that are all brand new subscribers that have joined in the recent months. And thank you guys that have been subscribed and have been helping me grow and support my channel for almost over a year. It has been an amazing ride. Thank you guys for all your guys' love and support. If we can get to 150 subscribers before the end of the year, I will do a big blowout gift card code giveaway stream where I will be giving out tons of codes. So if we can get to 150 before the end of this year, before the end of 2020, it would be amazing. And I'll make sure that I will make it worth your while, guys, if we can get to that 150 subscriber count. So enough of that. Let's, of course, talk about the movie Love and Monsters, starring Dylan O'Brien, who was one of the major main actors in the Maze Runner trilogy. And this is his new movie following the highly successful movie, The Maze Runner, The Death Cure. And so, yeah, as always, we're going to talk about positives and negatives and give you guys my final review score. I'm also, after this, going to be working on a review for Clouds on Disney Plus, and my goal is to hopefully be able to go see Honest Thief, the new Liam Neeson movie, and review that and talk to you guys about that movie. So look forward to those reviews coming out soon. And I hope you guys are all, of course, having an amazing Halloween season. So let's talk about positives for this movie, Love and Monsters. First of all, amazing acting, especially from Dylan O'Brien. Dylan O'Brien, honestly, is one of my favorite actors working today. And what he did in the Maze Runner trilogy, I think he did an amazing job. And it was really cool, honestly, to see him in something besides the Maze Runner trilogy. I'm just happy to see him moving on away from that book trilogy and doing something kind of original, even though this is basically a near book by book, beat by beat ripoff of Zombieland. So if you've seen Zombieland, this movie will you'll be happy that you're seeing it, but you'll also be like, I think I've seen this movie before. Basically, this is Zombieland, but instead of having zombies, there's mutated reptiles and insects and other creeps that are just around. So, monsters. So the whole purpose of the movie, the general plot, is that we sent all these missiles to destroy this asteroid before the asteroid destroyed the Earth, and all the chemicals came back down on Earth from the missiles, and it mutated like bullfrogs and centipedes, and kind of creepy and disturbing. So that's the general gist, and then, you know, everyone that's left is trying to survive this apocalypse in bunkers. I can see why this movie came out now instead of in 2021. They wanted really to hit the whole COVID-19 thing in the chest, and, well, mission accomplished. I love the character, the dog that's just literally called Boy. I loved the dog, and the dynamic between Dylan O'Brien and the dog is awesome. They spent a lot of time together, and I'm happy for that. This film also has an amazing soundtrack. Just from the opening part of the movie, before you even get to see the film, it just has this really electro creepiness to it, and it does an amazing job. Honestly, I had a blast watching this at the theater. I'm planning on getting it on Blu-ray. And every single character has something about them that makes them fun to watch on screen. They're funny, and they've got depth. They've got character backstory, even if it's not like shown on screen. How they interact with other characters, how they behave, how they say things. It just shows the tragedy of this apocalyptic world for every single character that you need to care about. Also, want to stress the fact that this is more of a character movie. It's not a monster flick, like, for example, Godzilla or King Kong. This movie focuses more on the human characters and them having to survive with these new circumstances that their world has been turned upside down and that their normal no longer exists. The monsters do show up, and the monsters are cool in design and whatnot, but the monsters aren't the primary focus. The love story and trying to get from point A to point B and survive is, and the journey to get there, and the self discovery and learning of how to survive and learning other traits that make you human, which I really enjoyed. Um, Honestly, I loved this movie. So, but unfortunately, there are a couple negatives I want to talk about. First of all, this movie can't feel basically like a Fallout film where, something tragic happens, forcing people to go into bunkers. 7 years later, they leave the bunker, and there's monsters and Fallout robots, and it can feel like a I'm sorry, not a robot movie, a Fallout movie at times. So just keep that in mind that it can like lose its originality at some times. The human villain at the end of the movie, very obvious. And also, I'm not understanding how the villain character in this movie was able to capture a mutated crab and then hook it up to the front end of a naval boat to use the mutated crab as a engine source to move the boat. It's never shown and it's never explained. There are a couple side characters that are very one note, unfortunately, and some of them are kind of just boring and they're just there to get the plot moving forward. There are some time jumping moments where it goes into the past before the apocalypse and then it jumps back to the apocalypse to show some character backstories. It only does that for one character. I'm not going to spoil who, but if you've seen the movie, you know who I'm talking about, and it really was annoying. I just wanted it to be a one timeline. I don't like these back and forth timeline things happening. It really cuts the pacing of the movie up. And then lastly, unfortunately, this movie does the great honor of not ending. It has the potential to make this into having a sequel and a trilogy because there's really no resolution to this movie. Unfortunately, this movie just like they make it where it's like, we're gonna leave it up in the air so we can try to do a sequel. There's a lot of character threads. There's a lot of story arcs that are completely unresolved in this movie, unfortunately. So with that, you guys can of course go see this at the theaters right now. I highly encourage you guys to go to the theaters. It's safe. Just wear your mask, wash your hands like a normal human being would, and go to the theaters, have a blast. You can, of course, if you don't want to go to the theaters, you can rent this movie for $20 digitally, or you can buy it for $25 digitally right now. So I think that's really cool that they made it where not only was this movie not supposed to come out until next summer in 2021, but you can see it now at the theater, or you can rent or buy it digitally off your mobile devices and watch it at home. So I think that's pretty cool. The movie, honestly, guys, it's a blast. It's nothing like groundbreaking, groundbreaking new, but overall, I had a blast watching it, and I can't wait to get it on Blu-ray, rewatch it with friends and family in the future. This is one of the best movies I've seen in the past couple weeks, and I'm happy that Dylan O'Brien, like I said, is doing some other experimental things, and he's breaking off from doing the whole Maze Runner trilogy and doing other awesome stuff. So I'm really looking forward to see what he does in the future. With that, guys, I'm giving Love and Monsters an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye, guys.